We are here on a gorgeous day in the Gunnison Valley. Greg, what are we up to?
We're here to test mountain bike wheels. So we're at the closed course that we developed to test wheels. And so what we did is we built several features that most riders are going to want to see, and then we can put these wheels through their paces. So we have some tight S-turns, some banked corners, we have some rock features, got one that you can go big on if you want to. You could roll it if you care, and that puts you into a rock garden. And so the goal is to try to mimic what most riders are going to put their wheels through, because real world applicability to this testing is kind of the backbone of what we're doing. And so the goal is to measure in the field things like displacement, force. What are these wheels seeing with your typical rider? So we're going to vary the rider, we're going to vary the obstacle, and we're going to vary the wheels and see what we get.
And we should say, lots of folks, perhaps, are doing certain testing in a laboratory.
Yep.
Then, folks like what we do at Blister, we get out in the field and establish our kind of qualitative experiences with wheel sets, etc. But we're marrying these things now, right?
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about how we're kind of bringing the laboratory into the field.
Yeah, I mean, I think long-form qualitative reviews as well as laboratory testing, both of those are excellent, and you need those. But one of the things that we think is missing is, wheels see complex loading. So you're riding it through a rock garden or you're going over a jump. It's not just what you're seeing in the laboratory. So we want to test this under real-world loading scenarios, and we want to see things like displacement. How much are these moving in X, Y, and Z? How are they responding? Because those are performance metrics that I think the end user is going to be really interested in.
Yep. And to that end, what we're doing is using lots of sensors, pretty sophisticated camera system, and so we are capturing this stuff, and then we'll be able to analyze that quantitative data and see how that is lining up, and perhaps helping us to get the lab tests to be more realistic in terms of realistic loading forces, and what are those ranges like?
Yeah, all of this is information that we're collecting that we can circle back. All testing procedures, good ones, are circular. So you learn from the field, you learn from the lab, you learn from qualitative long-form reviews, and these change the way that you're testing and reviewing wheels. And so here we're gathering a lot of data real time, and we're seeing microscopic movement of wheels in X, Y, and Z based off of these different scenarios that we're pushing these bikes through.
So for the typical rider who is like, that all sounds nice and fancy, why should I care about this?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of great wheels out there, but which one is right for you? I think we all understand that there's some amazing products, but which one fits your riding style? Which one fits the type of trails that you like to be on? Because they're going to have different feel, different character, and a lot of people know this already from long-form reviews and all of that, but can we quantify that? Can we say that a typical rider of this size, this riding, how aggressive are you? This is the force range that you would be in. Based off of that force range, this is how this wheel or that wheel would respond to that, right? Because wheels are going to perform differently under different force bands, and what are those, right? Those are one of the top questions that we're trying to answer.
And now, to learn more about all the things that we have going on at Blister Labs, you can head over to blisterreview.com.